I honestly can't believe we're still doing this in 2026. Let's talk about racism and the white jabber cosplayer. First, I'd like to iterate that maybe I'm not the best person to be talking about this subject because, to quote my friends, I am whiter than a fucking ghost. Do you see any melanin here? No. But cosplay is a big passion of mine. I can't help but talk about it when something goes wrong in our community. So firstly, who is Jabber? I haven't personally watched the anime, but I have tried to do my research to make this as accurate as possible, so let me know if I get anything wrong. Jabber is a character from the anime Gachiakuta. Gachiakuta has been praised by fans for having a very diverse cast, great representation, more good representation in really any anime ever. Jabber is an 18-year-old in the show. Age is important later. He is one of the main characters, he is a black character, and he wears locks. Racism and cultural appropriation has been a topic of discussion in the cosplay community for a very long time. He is wearing a kimono for cosplay cultural appropriation. Can you cosplay someone who isn't your own race? All the things. Most people agree that as long as you're respectful and don't appropriate the culture, you're fine. This includes not delving into racial stereotypes, not Asian fishing, doing blackface, just to name a few examples. An example from not too long ago would be the Cookie Run cosplayer who painted themselves entirely brown. It would have been fine if they had just admitted to their mistake and never did it again. But that's not what happened. Instead, they never apologized and doubled down on it, saying that cookies are brown. It has nothing to do with race. Are we for real? Addie Harajuku has a great video on that whole situation already. I highly recommend going to watch her. I love her channel, I love the stuff she covers. Great watch. So here we are again with this cosplayer who has over 100k followers on TikTok. They cosplay Jabber with a lock wig as a white person. Another situation that could be so fixable, but they just chose not to. The issue isn't that they cosplay Jabber, but that they took no time to see if the wig may be offensive. They took no time to research the historical context and what they mean to people of color. Many solutions were offered by commenters. Some people saying that they should change it to bubble braids. Bubble braids have a very similar look to locks, but they're made for white textured hair. I'd love to say that they took this criticism well, that they changed the wig from locks to bubble braids and everyone lived happily ever after. That's not what happened. They responded with, "And look disgusting as others?" I don't think so. Are we for real right now? If that wasn't bad enough, let's look at the response video that they made about people calling out their racist behavior. Now you are comparing the history and meaning behind a culture to fictional races, missing the entire point of the criticisms people were calling you out on. Of course you can cosplay Laguna from Monster High without insulting fish. There isn't a deep history of white people taking over fish culture and claiming it as their own, taking away the impact of fish stories. They also added Egyptians to the offensive, not offensive groups that they listed in the video, which is like, Egyptians are real people too? Hello? As if they were fictional too? That's weird. Let me also read the caption of what this video said. People, cosplay is cosplay. Anyone can cosplay a character that was created or drawn. No cosplayer is trying to insult you specifically. A cosplayer expresses their love for a character through cosplay. If a black person cosplays a white character, they're just a cosplayer. They're not insulting white people. If a white person cosplays a black character, they are not insulting all black people. You talk about tolerance and love, but for some reason it only goes one way, and you refuse to look at the other side. When you insult white people, that is also racism, by the way. You say we need to know the history of your country, but you yourselves don't even know the half of what's happening in other countries. Many people don't even know much about their own country. What are you trying to prove? That you are tolerant and don't want to offend anyone? That's funny, because you're doing the exact opposite. You embarrass yourselves by allowing yourselves to belittle other person. You claim that all people are equal, yet you demean other races. Think about what you're doing. The problem isn't my cosplay, the problem is you and your worldview. If you feel the need to humiliate yourself more. Okay!
They also made ship videos of Jabber and another character named Zanka. While Jabber is 18 and Zanka is 17, not a huge age gap, but many people don't like how Zanka is still a minor in the show, and they were doing some suspicious things. They also made Zanka seem like they were either unconscious or dead in some of the videos, so necrophilia is also an uncomfortable topic. Yeah.
Yes, racism can go all ways. Yes, you can cosplay who you want. Let me reiterate. White as fuck. But if you want to cosplay a black character as an Asian person, if you want to cosplay a white person as a black person, if you want to cosplay a white person as a Hispanic person, do it. As long as their race isn't the main part of their character, like Disney's Pocahontas or Miguel from Coco, whose races are very important to their character, then I don't really see a problem. Again, just don't appropriate the culture. Don't change your skin tone. Don't change your eye shape. It really shouldn't be very difficult. While talking about this issue, I feel like it's important to address the double standards in cosplay. If we look at many of the comments under this cosplayer's video, we see so many coming to defend her for not doing anything wrong, while comments under another cosplayer, Zeno, who I have followed for a long time. I love Zeno's videos, his cosplays are amazing. Look at his comment section. It's mostly slurs and making fun of him. It's just unfair. Look at Ash Squid Kid. I made a video discussing bullying and racism in the cosplay community not that long ago. I got many supportive comments, but I also got a lot of comments telling me that it was useless to speak up. Yes, these issues have existed for decades. I hate to see anyone telling someone else they can't do what they love, for any reason. Cosplay has impacted my life way more than I can express. I love myself 10 times more than what I would have without cosplay. I get to express myself and show off my art to other people? Hell yeah! It's helped me gain more body confidence. I get a lot of hate comments telling me that I'm too fat to cosplay. I've gotten many DMs telling me to myself. I can't stand when people who, for the most part, don't even cosplay themselves, start policing other people on who they can or can't cosplay, dependent on race, age, gender, whatever. But at that same time, you can't speak on everyone accepting each other and cosplaying together unless you express the discrepancies between white and black cosplayers, because again, it's just shitty. It's unfair. I guess the main takeaway I want is, let's be respectful, let's not appropriate culture, let's do research and ask voices in our community what we should or should not do. Let's make cosplay a safe space for everyone to enjoy. We had the movement Cosplay is Not Consent, why can't we have this movement? If even one person sees this and decides to change their hateful behavior, or chooses to start spreading the word, then I feel accomplished. I have a very small platform, but if I can use it to help other people, I will. My ring light died. Be sure to like and subscribe the video. It would really help my channel. We're really small. My current goal is 1K. I'll be posting a hate comment ranking video, as well as an aquarium vlog when the Animal Crossing aquarium comes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.